Subpar Sit Downs. This is where we discuss movies, video games, and politics, apparently. Anyways, okay, well, we're just going to jump into a little segment I like to call Somebody Give Me Some Game Show Music.
That's
Subway. That was McDonald's. What?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, eat fresh. Okay, that's on me. Sorry. All right, boys. Let's just... Don't touch my foot, please. All right, let's get into this. We should be like those... oh, man, there's these podcasters who... They're just so absurd. Every podcaster, honestly.
Yeah.
But these...
Really narrowed it down there.
Yeah. Their reactions are just so like... Oh, that one guy, he acts so dumb. He's like,
yeah.
And then he gets, and then he takes his clothes off.
I did not know that podcast.
Have you seen that one?
No. I was like, I've not seen that one.
He's just super dumb, and I think it's like I think they play it up.
Yeah, well, like there's like the one guy. He's like, well, how many like oceans are there or something like that?
Yeah.
He's like, well, there's like 15 or something.
Or like
he's like,
fish aren't an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that
are you
guy.
kidding me? He's like,
It's me riled up.
And he's like, you're gonna tell me? And the other guy's like, have you seen that guy?
You're definitely going overboard with it, but yes, I got it.
No. All right, boys. This is a little segment I like to call Movie Fight Club. Movie Fight Club. Which movie is better? The Dark Knight or Avengers Infinity War?
That's a tough one.
double it and give it to the next person.
What is our criteria for better?
Oh my gosh, you're such a nerd.
Click the right and ChatGPT.
Well, like better in the sense, like, chat, clip that. Clip it. Yeah. What do you mean better? Just be like better. What's better? What's better? Spaghetti or fettuccine? What's better? What's better? What's better?
Both Italian.
So one could be a very well acted, great dialogue, well shot, solid storyline.
That one I would say is better.
Okay, but the other one could be a mash of superheroes that are really cool, that you want to see fight, a storyline that is fairly okay, and just all out mayhem on the screen.
So he thinks Dark Knight's better.
Yes.
So, personal opinion better.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't, like, you wouldn't say a movie, this one's better, but not to me. Like,
It's my opinion.
I would say Dark Knight. I love
Since you're
both of
talking to
them.
it.
I love both of them. I think
you
Dark
love
Knight
so much Miriam.
I think that Dark Knight is
The
a
Joker's my
better made
personality.
film.
Okay.
There.
Interesting. I didn't hear what his last part was.
No, well,
What did you say?
I said I think that Dark Knight is a better made film.
Better made film.
Yeah, I think that the acting is better. The script is better. I'm not saying the acting is bad in the other one. I'm just saying that when it comes to the people are allowed to react. Yes, that's fine. I love both of them. I think one relies on a lot of action and being fun and nostalgic with all the characters that you want to see on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one relies on, I would say, more quality acting and storytelling, and it's just a very well-made movie.
well, it's the mature themes, like not like it's Dark Knight's more gritty, more dark toned, and Marvel's is more colorful and for more of like the teenage aspect of.
It's more fun.
It's
Dark Knight is not. It's a good movie, but it's not. I wouldn't describe it as fun. It's dark, and you're horrified at what you're watching, and you're seeing the Joker causing chaos. And
When I think fun and colorful, I don't think destroy half the planet.
that's kind of fun.
You're not gonna lie.
We know where Cale stands.
Met this guy.
Wow. I would say Okay, well, based on freaking Cale's description analysis here, like Dark Knight really didn't rely on such big characters, and it wasn't a build up.
Yeah.
Like Infinity War was a build up. It was like it wasn't Endgame, like because that was like the
Endgame.
That's the name.
Did I let you speak? Did I?
You had your 30 seconds. Shut up, Mike.
Yeah. Because Infinity War was just like the one right before it all came together. But you also kind of thought Infinity War was going to be the one that was like bringing it all together.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But whereas Dark Knight, when I first watched Dark Knight, I had no clue that Batman Begins was even part of it.
Yeah. I know. I was kind of the same way.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was part of the same. It was a trilogy.
I still
wait. Is it a trilogy?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Dark Knight Rises.
There's 3.
There's Batman Begins.
Yep.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yep.
Or no,
And
The Dark Knight, and then
The Dark Knight Rises is the third.
Right, and then Dark Knight Rises. So what was the 3 leading up to Infinity War?
Oh, are we talking about like the
There was
solo
like
films?
16 leading up to Infinity War.
Yeah, it's so true. I'm just wondering if there's like if you could compare build-ups. But like Dark Knight's not even the build-up, like the final.
Well,
Guardians of the Galaxy would have been a build up to it.
yeah.
Ant-Man, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think.
Trying to figure because like trying to like look at
Miss
the
Mark.
like the
Trying
script.
to imagine in your head movies.
Well, no, because like the Ant-Man script, it's like it didn't really add anything. It was just to introduce the character.
It's your problem.
Great reference. Great reference.
But no, like I said, like
movies.
for the Dark Knight,
Yeah.
like
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
Even though we're laughing, we are listening.
I know,
I am hearing you.
but for like Infinity War, that's a company. That's a company for calling it Infinity War.
Look at that.
What is it? Like you would have to watch the rest of the movies to get to know what's happening in that one.
Right.
But like for like the Dark Knight, it's like you don't have.
Ragnarok was a big lead up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like
Oh,
you don't,
that's right.
You don't have to watch Batman Begins to understand the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Like when I watched the Dark Knight, I heard about Batman Begins, and my personal opinion, Batman Begins is better than Dark Knight in my opinion, just because I like Scarecrow.
I think Liam Neeson goes a far ways in making that story better.
Yeah.
I personally prefer the second one though.
Mm-hmm.
I really prefer
And everyone just forgets the Dark Knight Rises.
Which wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good.
That the death scene.
I wonder what would break for
That's
us.
the end.
Who's that?
Dark Knight Rises. Al Ghul. I forget what her name.
Ra's al Ghul.
No,
His
the daughter.
Miss Ra's al Ghul.
The third. Regal.
I thought Dark Knight Rises was absolutely hilarious when he just got stabbed by her.
Oh yeah,
That was so funny.
Or like the whole Bane thing, the whole setup, and then they just shoot him with a freaking like rocket thing from like the bike.
Yeah.
What bothered me though about Bane too, where was the venom?
It's a more realistic.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Where was Poison Ivy? Where was she?
That's what I'm saying.
Where's
'Cause
Mr. Frost? Or
'cause
Dr. Frost?
Yeah, because she controls him, right?
Yeah,
Or like he works for her.
Well, she
yeah, the henchman.
created the venom.
Did
Yeah, she
create
created the venom. Yeah, because
We better be careful because I have no clue about that.
you haven't
Be
watched.
careful.
You haven't watched the
Be
original
careful.
ones?
There's a lot of nerds watching this.
What, like when we rewatch it back? Yeah.
No, because
These
he was
idiots.
because he was the henchman, and I think I don't know if I'm remembering this wrong, but wasn't he like some sort of like wrestler?
The wrestler played him.
Yeah,
But
And
like
then-
the actor who played Bane was a wrestler.
yeah.
No. Tom Hardy?
No, the original, the
In
Okay.
the Bat Nipples one.
yeah, Batman Robin.
That's one.
Yeah.
He knew exactly
Exactly
what I
he
meant.
was because he was the henchman, and she wanted him to get stronger,
Right.
so she developed the venom from one of her plants,
Right.
injected him, kind of fueled him into the rage monster he became.
Right. So anyway, but I think you could do the Venom and still be realistic, just like some sort of like adrenaline rush or something.
They did that with like Scarecrow with his hallucination drug.
Yeah.
But okay, so Christopher Nolan was going for something that was very grounded in realism. And so the idea of the Venom, yes, he could have done it, but the way that they did it, I have no issues with. It's a mask that's feeding painkillers to him, and he's just a big, strong guy. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Does that make
it feeds him painkillers?
Well, yeah, because the mask they were talking about, if they took it off, it would be very painful.
I thought it was more of a respirator.
I thought it was keeping his face together.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was like an actual giving him something, but
I don't think it was just keeping his face.
I think it was just a fashion choice.
We should look this up.
I think it was just a COVID mask. Oh yes,
he was really safe.
I wonder what would break first, my booster or my 7th booster,
a second shot, or Pfizer.
Mr. Pfizer, Travis Kelce, shout out. Okay, real back. My opinion, I would watch. If I was by myself, I'd watch Dark Knight over Infinity War.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I would base it on. Is like I wouldn't sit down by myself to watch Infinity War.
No, that's you need a whole like community or like friends
support
to watch it, because it's like just to like see their reactions to
when they turn to dust.
Because like Dark Knight's like, yeah, you can watch it by yourself or with a group of people, but it's like Infinity War, it's like it's a community, it's like it's a bringing in together type of thing like that. It's like,
but I also feel like I could watch. So I guess I base my which is better based on just watchability.
Yeah.
So I would not just all of a sudden out of the blue watch Infinity War. I would have to do the build up. Yeah. I would have to start at I wouldn't want to start at Captain Marvel, but I would start at Captain Marvel and go like Iron Man all the way up. But
now it's going to be a Fantastic Four.
Captain Marvel's was right before Infinity War came out.
No.
Oh, you're talking about chronological.
But okay. I think Captain America's still first, right? Even before her, because she was in. Yeah, or he was. They, whatever their name is. So I wouldn't just jump into Infinity War. But I could just jump into Dark Knight and I'd sit and watch it because it's an awesome film.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that with Infinity War, even though I really like Infinity War. I would say Dark Knight is better.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like you don't have to watch the other ones to understand. It's like I think Nolan made each film like kind of its own. So it's like if you didn't watch this one, you don't have to worry about it. Because you go in, it's a brand new villain. There's callbacks to like Batman Begins, but you don't have to watch it to understand what's
happening. Okay, so I guess unanimous it really is Dark Knight.
Yeah.
It's just better. There, thanks for watching our video.
Like and subscribe.
And go and check out our other videos.